Welcome back to the Project Return online classroom. I'm Miss Celia, and today we are going to be talking about a very important topic in today's day and age, and that is personal hygiene. Hygiene is super important, so I figured we can do a quick review on some basics of hygiene and things that we all need to know. Hygiene is what we do on the day-to-day to keep ourselves and our bodies nice and clean and fresh. It includes basic things like showering, brushing your teeth or your hair, washing your face, and even using deodorant. Washing your hands as well is a very important one. And hygiene is very important for multiple reasons. First of all, it is the first step in preventing diseases and illness. Bacteria is all around us all the time, bacteria and germs, and it is always looking for a nice, warm, and dirty place to live and eat. So if we keep ourselves nice and clean and fresh, the bacteria does not want to live on us. They will go and find somewhere else to live and eat, and we will stay nice and healthy, especially in your mouth. That's why we brush our teeth so often. Food and other things that we put in our mouth, like our nails, for example, can leave bacteria or food in our mouth that attracts bacteria and germs to go and have a fun time up in there. It also has impact on our physical and our mental health. Poor hygiene can lead to some physical health problems, including rashes, lice in our hair, or even issues with our teeth, like tooth decay or cavities. Poor face washing can also lead to us having pimples, zits, and acne, and all that ugly stuff that we don't really like. It can also have impact on our mental health. Being clean can help us feel a lot better about ourselves. It'll boost our self-confidence, boost our self-esteem, and just make us overall feel better and cleaner. I know I always feel better after I take a nice warm shower. Having good hygiene can also help us build more meaningful relationships with the people around us. Let me ask you something. Have you ever met somebody when you were out and about at the grocery store and you noticed that they were a little bit smelly? Did you really think you were gonna want to spend a lot of time with the person that's a little bit smelly? No, right? You want to surround your people that smell nice and clean and smell like flowers and roses, you know? So keeping ourselves and our bodies clean makes other people want to build relationships with us more, right? We'd rather spend time with people that smell good than smell bad, and people do notice poor hygiene or proper hygiene, so it really does impact how others view us as well. Now, what makes proper hygiene? A lot of things make up hygiene, and there are a lot of different components of hygiene that are all equally important. I'm going to walk you through a few different things now, things that we do to keep ourselves and our bodies clean that should become a part of your daily routine. First thing, and the most important thing in this day and age, is washing our hands, right? Our hands is what interacts with the world around us every single day. That's what touches, picks up, and puts down, explores things, feels things, touches things. So our hands are most likely to be picking up unwanted germs and bacteria. So you are to wash your hands as often as possible for 20 seconds. If you need help timing it, you can always sing the happy birthday song, so you know you've done a good job. And when we are washing our hands, we want to make sure we wash the palms of our hands, the tops of our hands like this, and between our fingers to get every little crevice. And we also want to make sure we are getting the underside of our nail beds. Our nail beds can trap a lot of dirt and grime and germs that we don't want anywhere on us. Next, showering. Showering is important because it does something similar like washing your hands, except it washes your entire body. We should be showering at least once a day, every other day if you're a little lazy like me. But showering is important because it gets dirt and grime out of everywhere, all over us. Showering daily, like I said, is definitely what's recommended. As for our hair, this lovely locks right here. Hair is something that is so personal to us and so crucial for someone's body image. I know my hair is very important to me. Short hair, if you are a guy or a lady with some short hair, you can wash that a little bit more regularly. As for those of us with long hair, like myself, it is recommended that we wash our hair 1 to 3 times per week. So remember, we're showering every day, washing off the dirt of our body every single day, but you don't have to wash your hair every single day. You can wash your hair, if it's long hair, 1 to 3 times a week. If it's short hair, probably a little bit more often than that. Brushing your teeth is also super important when it comes to our hygiene. Food and leftover food can get stuck in between our teeth, get stuck in our gums and on and under our tongue. So it is crucial that we brush our teeth and that we'll get all of that food out of there and any unwanted bacteria that's in our mouths as well. You also want to remember to floss every single day. Now we brush our teeth twice a day at least, once in the morning when we wake up and once in the evening to get everything out of our mouth from the end of the day. Every time you brush your teeth, you're going to want to make sure that you are flossing as well, because the flossing will get in between those teeth the way that your toothbrush cannot. If we don't brush our teeth every single day, food will get stuck in our mouth for longer periods of time and bacteria will find itself a happy little home in there where it can eat and live and be happy, which can lead to some serious health problems, gingivitis, gum disease, or even tooth decay and cavities. We want to prevent all of that, and we also want to prevent smelly breath. So we definitely want to make sure that we are brushing our teeth at least twice a day. Washing your face is crucial as well. Washing your face cleans off the dirt, grime, and sweat from the evening or from your day. It can help us prevent pimples and zits and acne all over our face to keep our skin nice and clean. You wash your face twice a day with soap and warm water. You can do this at the same time when you brush your teeth just to associate the two together so you won't forget. Using deodorant is also a part of hygiene as well. As humans, we have a natural smell that we give off, not always too pleasant of a smell. So using deodorant is a great way to help us cover up this smell and keep us feeling nice and clean and smelling nice and clean as well. Using deodorant on your underarms can help with that smell and also can prevent sweat buildup, which can cause irritation in your skin underneath your arms. So deodorant does more than just make us smell good, it has some benefits for our underarm skin as well. Nail care is another thing as well. Nail care is important because it helps our nails trap dirt throughout the day that we don't want inside of them. I'm sure you guys have seen underneath your nail beds up here, you get some dirt trapped in, you might just pick it out. We don't want to pick it out like that because then it just gets in our other nails, right? So we want to make sure we're getting that dirt out when we wash our hands multiple times a day, every single day. And we also want to make sure that we are cutting our nails at least 1 time a week to prevent them from getting too long or too sharp. If we don't get that dirt and we don't cut our nails regularly, what happens is, for those of us that bite our nails, like myself, we get that dirt under our nails, then we stick our fingers in our mouths and bite our nails, and then what happens? Dirt gets in our mouth and sometimes ends up in our stomach and can give us a really bad stomach ache. So we definitely want to prevent that by making sure our fingers and our nail beds are as clean as they can be. Wearing clean clothes is also essential as well. If we wear dirty clothes, the clothes may start to smell, stretch out, or get a lot of stains on them, which really does not look too nice. Make sure you're putting on clean clothes every single day, including underwear. Underwear is important. Make sure you have a clean pair of underwear on every single day. I personally do my laundry about once a week, but you can do it as often as you need to ensure that you have clean underwear, clean clothes, clean bras for my ladies. Everything that you need to be clean that you can wear needs to be clean as regularly as possible. Diet is also an important part of our hygiene as well. I'm not going to go too in depth about diet in this video today, but it's important that we are not just eating junk food and sweets and candy all the time, you know. Try your best to eat healthier foods throughout the day, get your balance of fruits and vegetables and protein, keep us nice and strong and energized, and keep our bodies ready to take on the day. When we are using the restroom, now I know this is an awkward topic, but bear with me because this is also very important. Proper hygiene does extend to ourselves when we do use the restroom, and that has to do with the cleanliness of our body. Make sure when we do use the restroom that we are wiping ourselves front to back, only front to back, And ladies, when you are menstruating, make sure you are cleaning yourself regularly and using the proper hygiene products when it is time to do so. That'll help us stay nice and fresh. Also, having a clean environment can really help us promote proper good hygiene. It can impact our mental health and our physical health. You know, the better our environment, the better we feel. Make sure that you do not leave any food scraps out around the house when you're cooking. Make sure you're washing all your pots and pans, not leaving food anywhere because that might attract bugs. Also, pick up your dirty clothes off of the floor, put them in the hamper. I know sometimes it feels very overwhelming to clean our homes or clean our rooms, but doing it at least once a week can make you feel a lot better. I know I always feel a lot better when my space is clean because then I have a clean space and I can have a clean head, right? Also, especially with everything going on lately, we are going to make sure that we are wiping down surfaces in our house that may have germs or bacteria on them that are unwanted. That's going to include your sinks and your toilets and your bathrooms, kitchen counters, countertops, tables, chairs, and also very important that you do not forget light switches and doorknobs. These are things that we touch very regularly that we don't even think about cleaning when we have to clean. So doorknobs, light switches, handles on the toilet or handles on the sink, the doorknob thing to the refrigerator, stuff that you touch regularly that you don't even really think about is actually super important to wash and clean and be safe. And then finally, having proper and good sleep is an integral part of our hygiene as well. Getting proper sleep allows us to feel energetic and allows our brain to function as well as it can be. It is recommended that you get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every evening. And one way to ensure that you are getting the 7 to 8 hours of sleep is by going to bed and waking up next morning at the same time every single day. Once you get into a routine, your body's circadian rhythm will adjust and it will just become supernatural to you to wake up and go to bed at a certain time every day. I know I just went over a lot of stuff. There's a lot to remember when it comes to hygiene, and I don't expect all of us to get it all at once. One way that you can be sure to maintain your hygiene and follow all of these steps is by creating a routine. If you create a routine and do the same set of things every single day, it's going to become very difficult for you to forget a step. But on the event that you do forget a step, something that's very beneficial that when I was a child, used, and that really helps me get into the swing of having proper hygiene, my mom printed me off something called a hygiene chart. She would tape it to the mirror in the bathroom, and it's just a piece of paper with a list of things you have to do to maintain your proper hygiene, such as some of the things that we went over in this video. And you just check them off every day after you do them. That'll help you keep in mind what you have done, what you still need to do, and what your daily and weekly routines begin to look like. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video about hygiene. If you have any questions, I would be happy to answer you about hygiene. There's plenty of good information out there on the internet as well. Here at the Project Return Center, we are grateful for you guys tuning into our Project Return online classroom, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.